In the ring, you got no friends. Speaking of friends, the reunion's back.
Nice.
Thanks.
Nice.
Transition. I like that.
Yeah,
Friends.
I am excited for it.
Well, we have to first...
Can we watch it together?
No, because I'm not your friend.
We can watch it together.
I'm joking. For everyone, listening, I'm joking. But no, I think the announcement was a bit clickbaity because it's not the show's not coming back as a
They're
show.
doing an episode, the reunion.
No, I don't think they are.
What they are?
No, I think they're doing the In-Betweeners when they got together and did like a panel show. I think it's just friends getting
Really?
together. Yeah, it's not an episode of Friends. I don't think.
Huh?
I think it is. Like,
Well,
it's
I'm
a Friends like 20
It's a special
years on or
episode.
something.
I'll be happy to prove wrong, but I thought it was HBO special where
It
they
might be.
they-
I
It
they-
does
actually
say
haven't
that.
looked
It
into
did say HBO special.
Yeah, it's like
but
a HBO.
It's not a Friends episode.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna be it has to be. I'll be so
The
disappointed.
fact that they all tweeted like it's happening
yeah.
because they've been talking about it for ages and they're like it's happening.
But I think it will be just like them all getting together talking about like reacting to the episodes or something.
I hope
or
not. Even though that would be good still, but I hope it's an actual.
But I just think
episode.
they think it could ruin it.
No, I hope they have a reunion. I hope it's like they all meet up at a reunion, or
But,
they
okay.
all meet up on holiday or something,
But how do you like?
and they all have kids or
No,
whatever.
but you can't
and it's
because it'll ruin like the storyline before. You know, what I'm saying? It can't.
What do you mean it ruined the storyline?
Because now you've seen what happens. See, I think in TV and in film, sometimes the best thing to do is leave them on a cliffhanger because you can sometimes, How I Met Your Mother.
But what's the cliffhanger?
No, but I don't know. I'm not talking about a specific cliffhanger. I'm speaking about in general. Just
no,
you-
Friends. What was the final?
But you're saying it's better that they left it on a cliffhanger. What was the cliffhanger?
no. I'm saying that I'm not saying leave it on a cliffhanger. I'm just saying like if you touch the story and change, if you now have a reunion,
Yeah.
you see kids and everything. You're now messing with the fantasy of what the viewer has of that character.
I think
you watch a
people are
certain.
gonna want more from that now.
You see the way a certain cast member looks now compared to what they used to look. You might think, oh, it might just sometimes you can ruin shows. You can ruin things.
I would like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Like Game of Thrones, the last season ruined the whole thing. Now it's hard to watch it.
I'd love a little
But that
meet up,
doesn't
man.
mean that's not because that's just because the writing wasn't as good in that series compared to the others.
Exactly.
It's
So,
like How I
yeah,
Met
so,
Your Mother.
yeah,
Have you
exactly.
seen How I Met Your Mother?
But what about
Yeah.
this show? The Friends reunion could also have bad writing.
They could.
And it would ruin it would
yeah.
ruin the whole season, the whole series before
But
it.
our hope, I assume yours as well, is that the writing is good enough that it doesn't ruin it.
Yeah.
They would ruin it. I guarantee it.
I hope they don't.
But yeah, like How I Met Your Mother. Like I would rather not know who the mother was.
Yeah. No. If I'd watched that and never found out who the mother was, I would have said it was terrible.
Yeah, it
But-
would be vexed.
But they did ruin it.
Yeah, exactly.
But they didn't ruin it by saying who the mother was. They ruined it with the finale bit.
I can't remember what happened.
Can I? Okay. If you haven't watched How I Met Your Mother and you're going to be, this is going to spoil it for you. Close
Spoiler
your ears
alert.
for the next 20 seconds.
When you see, I'm gonna leave my arms up. When my arms go down, the spoiler's over. But
And
don't
if
make it
you're
long
listening
though.
to this on a
I'll
podcast,
clap.
then I'm sorry.
Yeah, true.
You know, his wife gets ill and then
Yeah.
passes away, and then he goes back to Robin.
Yeah.
Okay.
That.
Oh.
So I think that ruined it.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, but like it's like the mystery is what we watch it for. We don't want the punchline sometimes. Sometimes you don't want the punchline. You want that mystery. So if they reveal it and give you the finale, it can then like spoil what you've known. Like it's the same thing in Game of Thrones. Did you watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Again, spoiler alert. Like everyone really wanted like Jon and Dany to like be together,
so
right?
angry.
But
at that
it was so
ending,
obvious
man.
that wasn't going to happen though.
Wow, spoiler.
It's a
I
big
was going to
spoiler.
watch it. Now I know.
Bro, you tweeted a picture of Game of Thrones today. It made me so mad. Don't joke about Game of Thrones like you've seen
I
it.
was just comparing him to Tyson Fury. I
You were never
genuinely
gonna
typed
watch
in
it.
bald fat man.
I know, but it's
That
still.
was the first picture.
Is he talking about the guy with no nuts?
Yeah.
I typed in bald fat man to get a picture of like a lookalike of Tyson Fury.
Man, like, I don't even think the last season was as bad as people say.
It
but,
wasn't.
But now it's ruined it, man.
What killed it was the actual last scene. Because what the hell was that about?
Oh,
Wait,
the meeting.
The throne.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's the throne. Oh, John does that. Why didn't John just do himself as well? That would have been bad.
Yeah, man. But it's just it ruined everything before it, man. That's the worst part. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's
the
such a
season.
crazy
So,
build-up
for
for
example,
that.
if you compare it to Friends to the Game of Thrones, this episode could be good, right? It might not be as good as the previous season. It could be good, but it just spoils your taste on the rest of the seasons. Because Game of Thrones now, I still don't think the last season was as bad as people say. But now, thinking about starting the show again and getting all the way to the end just for that to happen again, I just can't do it.
But for me, the only reason I am worried about that Friends episode is how sensitive everyone is these days.
Oh,
Yeah.
The fact that they put
God,
Friends on
yeah.
Netflix and they've taken out so many jokes and they
Yeah.
actually attacked Friends, didn't they, for being like homophobic and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That's crazy as well. The generation we're in, like, it's so sensy.
Yeah.
Everybody's sensitive.
I get it, but I just going back on things
Why
that
do you
were
get it?
created in their time, it's a bit odd. But I
Like-
do. No, I get like I think the world's changing, and
I know, but I mean, like, we don't need to be clitorises. Like,
That's offensive, bro.
yeah, like someone's gonna quit that. No, I'm kidding. I'm
it's
kidding.
like everybody's just so many nerves. Like, it's crazy. Like South Park the
South
other day
Park
on
is like-
Twitter had like, it was trending because they were saying about the negative impact South Park has had on a generation because of like the
Yeah.
jokes that they do and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's mad.
Didn't South Park, was it Family Guy? One of them did it. They made a joke about,
Those shows are crazy.
they made a joke about like the Prophet Muhammad or something.
Yeah, it's South Park.
South Park did it.
Yeah, that's blur him out.
And it was literally like, that was the one where everyone was like, okay,
They
South
take the
Park.
pee out of
But it
everything
literally-
though. Religion, like
Yeah.
race, like
Yeah.
sex, like
Yeah.
everything.
Literally.
It's just it's satire, isn't it?
But
Like,
imagine that was like 15 years ago.
Family Guy still does that now though,
Yeah.
and they
But
get
not
away
that
with
much.
it. I
Like
watched
that-
a Family Guy episode
I think South Park is a little bit more edgy than
Yeah.
the other
Family
day
Guy.
after Love Island. I left the ITV
So did I.
on for the first time ever.
After the final.
No, not after the final.
Oh, I watched one after
Like-
the final.
And it was the Family Guy episode where Quagmire's, I think, sister was getting abused by her
Yeah.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is crazy. He was like smacking her up, telling her to make him food, like punching her in the eye, everything. And then they killed him. And
Yeah.
they ran him over, like, and buried him. And I was like, what?
This is so. Yeah, they just. I don't know. Like, but the South Park episodes and Family Guy episodes 10 years ago were
Yeah.
a lot more edgy, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if they brought them out now, everyone would be like, cancel the Family Guy, cancel Family Guy.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. To me, I'm just like,
It's sensitive and cancel culture society now, and that's where we are.
yeah. I don't want to say anything because everyone will try and cancel
Yeah,
that.
Don't cancel me, please. Do you think we'll ever be back to like? Do you think
I
we'll
think
ever
it
be
will.
back to like
Yeah,
where we can take these things again, so, like these
I think
jokes
so.
and
Nah,
stuff?
nah.
I think I think it's a circle because I think
Yeah.
it'll
Do
be,
you think it's a cycle?
I think it just
where
depends
we're
where
gonna
it
go
is. I
back
think
where
because
people are like,
because it'll be cool to be edgy. And
yeah,
then
people are
it'll
like,
become
let's stop
mainstream to
being
be
so
edgy.
sensitive again.
It's just because the way Twitter is and the way like how big it is. I think it depends where it is. Like you always have been able to be edgy, and you still can. It just depends what audience you have. Obviously, you can't do it on a platform like Twitter because then you are going to offend random people that you're talking about. Whereas if you're doing it, I'm not saying it's right to do it in like a private setting, but obviously it depends who your audience is. I think.
But like, what do you think about? Okay, for example, a comedian. Do you think they should be able to say whatever?
I spoke about this.
I don't think they should say whatever, but I think if it's going to be a joke or it's for satire, then I think it should be allowed.
Yeah, I was talking about this the other day.
If there's a punchline, if there's a reason for the joke to be funny, then yeah. But if it's just to offend someone, then if the sole purpose is to offend someone,
yeah.
then I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
think it
obviously.
is. But yeah, but I think
that's not really a comedian. That's more like
nah. But you could do that.
Did you guys ever watch like Dave Chappelle?
Mm.
Like his
Not really.
stand-up comedy?
Yeah,
show,
yeah.
Like Kevin Hart. They used to go in.
But Frankie
Yeah.
Boyle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they used to go in like with some real like digging jokes about everything, race, like everything. But now I don't think they could do that.
No.
It just wouldn't get the same
Mm.
feedback. Like people would be like, "Oh,
I
my
think they
God,
can. I think
you
Dave
really said
Chappelle's
that?"
new stand-up was pretty controversial.
Is it?
You not seen it?
No, I haven't
Yeah, you should
seen
watch
it.
that. You've seen it. Yeah, that was very. He got under. Well, he got a lot of stick for that,
Mm.
but he did do it on Netflix on a big platform. So I guess like he did. You can still do it. You can still be like that.
Yeah.
But you still will get questioned for it like he did. But it just depends like if you care enough
Mhm.
or if you think you are right enough.